عليكم. Hello my dear students, I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to study some vocabularies and grammar. So the vocabularies of today are about natural disaster, الكوارث الطبيعية, natural disaster, and we are going to study past continuous for grammar. Let's start. So let's start by vocabulary. So the first vocabulary that we are going to discover today is hailstorm. Hailstorm. So what is a hailstorm? A hailstorm is a storm of heavy hail. A storm of heavy hail. So what is it? Let's discover. Here is it. Do you see? It's like snow. بالدارجة كنقولها تبروري. Okay, so it's a kind of snow but like pebbles. Okay, it falls like pebbles بحال الحجرات ديال الثلج, like pebbles. So it's a storm of heavy hail. إذا كيطيحوا هاد الحجرات بزاف, تساقط ديال هاد النوع ديال الثلج. Okay, can you see the picture? So it looks like this. So what do we call it? We call it hailstorm. Hailstorm. Let's discover the second vocabulary. We have flood. Flood. So what is a flood? An overflow of large amount of water beyond its normal limits. Alors overflow هو الفيضان, صعود ديال الماء. Overflow of a large amount of water, كمية كبيرة من الماء, beyond its normal limits, فوق الطبيعة ديالها. Let's see the picture and discover. Look at the picture. So this is a road, this is a street, and you can see the car. The water overflow the car. So this is a flood. A flood. Look here again, you see people walking. Okay, so it's flood. الفيضان. Flood. Great. Next vocabulary we have tornado. Tornado. What is tornado? So a tornado is a violent rotation column. Then a tornado is a violent rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. إذن هو واحد الريح الذي يكون عنيف جدا ويدور حول نفسه في شكل عمود. Okay, let's see the picture and discover. Look here. So it is the tornado is a violent يعني أنه خطير جدا وعنيف يدمر كل شيء. So it's a violent rotating يدور rotating column هو عمود column of air. إذن هو مكون من air من الهواء of air extending from thunderstorm يخرج من عاصفة. You see the storm to the ground حتى الأرض, يصل من السماء حتى الأرض. Look here again, you see it's very violent. It's violent. It destroys the house. تدمر المنزل. It destroys the house. That's why we say it's violent. Okay, good. Let's see another vocabulary. Here we have snowstorm. So what is a snowstorm? A storm with a large amount of falling snow. A storm عاصفة with a large amount, كمية كبيرة, large amount of falling snow. ثلج يتساقط fall تساقط, snow ثلج, تساقط ثلج بكميات كبيرة. Let's see the picture. Look here. It's very dangerous. So it's snowstorm. We don't have it a lot, but in other countries it exists, like in Canada, like in Europe, but mainly in Canada and America they have snowstorm in winter. Good. Now let's talk about past continuous. What is past continuous? Past continuous is the verb to be in the past. We have seen the verb to be in the past. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, you were, they were. Plus what? Plus a verb. كنحتاجو الverb to be في الماضي كيف قرينا. Plus a verb, the verb in any verb plus ing. So when do we use past continuous? we use past continuous to talk about action in progress at a certain time in the past. إذا كنخدموا باش نتكلموا على واحد الأمر اللي وقع في واحد المدة محددة في الماضي. بحالاش؟ بحال بالعربية نقول أنا أكلت. أنا أكلت. I ate. هذا غير simple past. أنا أكلت. ولكن قلتي بالعربية نقول أنا كنت آكل. كنت آكل. كنت كنخدموا داك كنت the verb to be I was. إذا أنا كنت آكل كتاخذ منك واحد المدة طويلة. إذا I was eating. كاين فرق ما بين أنا أكلت وأنا كنت آكل. كنت آكل. إذا I was eating. So we need the verb to be was or were plus a verb plus ing. Let's see the form. So we have affirmative form. I was I was running. I was running. So the verb to run plus ing. But we double the n because we have consonants, vowel, consonants. You were running. He, she, it was. So I was, you were, he, she, it was, you, we, they were. Plus a verb plus ing. Negative form. How do we make negative form? Alors we add, so we add not. So I was not running. Or short form, I wasn't running. You were running. You weren't running. لا, you were not running. He, she, it was running. He, she, it wasn't running or was not running. We, you, they weren't running or you were not running. So let's talk about time expressions used with the past continuous. So when we use simple past, we can use yesterday, we can use ago, we can use in 2005, for example, in the past. Past continuous also we can use the same expressions, but we have others. Let's discover them. So for example, here we have while, عندما, while, when, it's the same, عندما, as, بينما, all day, طيلة اليوم. That's why when I said past continuous for long actions كنخدموا past continuous لكي نعبر على عن واحد حركة في الماضي طويلة نوعا ما. فعندما نقول all day طيلة اليوم, so I was reading all day, I was studying all day, I was sleeping all day, all night, okay, all the week. Then we have night, all night, all morning, okay. Then we have yesterday, etc. Let's talk now about spelling. So we need the verb plus ing when we have a verb ending in consonant like work, كتسالنا two consonants, no problem. So we add ing, work, working. When we have verbs ending in e, like dance, it finishes by e, so dance, dancing, we drop the e and we add ing. كنزولو نحذف e and we add ing. One syllable verb ending in vowel consonants. إذن when we have consonants, vowel, consonants, do you remember ملي كيكون عندنا consonants, vowel, consonants, what do? We double the last consonant, like sit, sitting, okay, stop, stopping. Okay, so we have consonants, vowel, consonants, we double the last consonant and we add ing. A stressed vowel between two consonants, so we have double consonants plus ing, like begin, okay, beginning, but travel, traveling, okay. So it's almost, so we have consonants, vowel, consonants, we double the last consonant. Good. Now let's move on to practice this. So here we go. So what do we have? We have fall. So what shall we put here? So fall, it finishes by two consonants, عندها two consonants في الآخر. إذن we are not going to double, ما غندوبلوش. إذن fall, falling, cry, crying, make, making. Okay, take some time and try to write. Stop the video. Stop the video and try to do the exercise quickly. Then after that we are going to correct. Okay, so let's correct now. Here we go. So we have fall, fallen, cry, crying. So I was falling, I was crying, he was crying, she was crying, etc. So crying. Make, it finishes by E, so we drop the E and add ing. نزيل ال E and we add ing, نضيف ing. Then we have sit. Here we have consonants, vowel, consonants. We need to double the last consonant. Sitting, sitting, sitting. C, we have two consonants. We have two vowels, sorry. Two vowels. What shall we do? Nothing. We are going to add ings. Then we have help, two consonants. Ing, help, helping. Here, it finishes by vowel, 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 consonant, so nothing. We add ing. Normal. It's very normal. Swim. Look, swim finishes by consonants, vowel, consonants. Here we are going to double the last consonant. Swimming. Watch. It finishes by a lot of consonants. No problem. We are going to add ing. Watching. Visit. Visiting. Okay. Great. Yeah. Here we have consonants, vowel, consonants, but it is an exception, by the way. Okay. So visit, visiting. Okay. Good. So visit, visiting. We don't double the last consonant for the verb to visit. Good. Now let's move on to read the text. So this text, you are going to find it in page number 50. But if you don't want, you can just follow with me. So I'm going to read. 15th October. My friends and I were at the beach when it happened. I was watching. Alors قلنا نستخدم past continuous لكي نتكلم عن شيء حصل في الماضي أو لكي نحكي قصة وقعت في الماضي. وكل الأفعال التي تأخذ مدة طويلة في الماضي نستخدم past continuous معها. إذن لنكمل. So من البداية. My friends and I were at the beach. At the beach. When it happened, I was washing the sand off my shoes in the water. I was washing the sand off my shoes in the water. Sand هو الرمل. Washing the sand off my shoes ملي كنكونوا في البحر وكيلصق لنا عندنا كيلصق الرمل في الحذاء ديالنا نزيله. إذا he was washing. So I was washing the sand off my shoes in the water. When I noticed لاحظت عندما قلنا when هي عندما لاحظت. When I noticed the water was pulling back from the beach. I noticed لاحظت أن الماء يرجع الجزر. So the water was pulling back from the beach. Suddenly فجأة I realized لاحظت what was happening أو اكتشفت ما كان يحدث. What was happening. I shouted صرخت. I shouted at my friends wildly بوحشية. wild وحشي. wildly. Before we knew it. Knew the verb to know. علم قبل أن نعلم ذلك. Before we knew it, we were running towards a cave. We were running to run ركض. الركض كياخذ منا مدة طويلة. استخدمنا past continuous. We were running towards تجاه a cave. A cave كهف. A cave at the top of the nearby hill. Top في أعلى هضبة. Nearby قريبة. هضبة قريبة. Top of nearby hill. To find the shelter. To find لنجد مأوى. The shelter. As we were climbing. بينما كنا نتسلق. Climbing. ماشي climbing. So as we were climbing up the hill بينما كنا نتسلق الهضبة. A huge wave was forming. A huge wave. ترون هنا موجة عظيمة كبيرة جدا. huge wave موجة. huge wave was forming كانت تتشكل was forming in the sea behind us في البحر sea behind us وراءنا. My heart was beating. My heart beat نبض قلبي كان ينبض بشدة. was beating fast بسرعة. We entered دخلنا the cave. The waves were crashing on the beach below. crash to crash تتحطم. الأمواج كانت تتحطم على الشاطئ. on the beach below. The noise was frightening. The noise الصداع أو الضجيج ديال الماء. The noise was frightening مخيف. About an hour later بعد ساعة من الزمن. About an hour later everything was quiet. كل شيء أصبح هادئ. was quiet again مجددا. Again. We looked outside. We looked نظرنا خارجا outside. People were crying. كان الناس يبكون. People were crying for help. كانوا يصرخون من أجل المساعدة. Some palm trees were laying flat in the water. Palm trees هم النخيل. Some palm trees were laying flat in the water. يعني النخيل سقط وتمدد على الأرض على الماء. It was terrible. كان فظيع. We ran home to see. ركضنا إلى المنزل to see لنرى if our families were okay. لنرى إذا ما كانت عائلاتنا بخير. are okay. Next one. الحكاية رقم 2. 16th October. 16th October. We went to the beach to see how bad the damage was. ذهبنا بعد يوم. هنا عندنا 15th October. Here we have 16th October. We went to the beach. ذهبنا إلى الشاطئ to see how bad the damage was. So the damage الدمار. لنرى كيف كان الدمار سيئا أو إلى أي حد كان الدمار سيئا. Tony's restaurant was flooded. Tony's شخص اسمه توني. Restaurant possessive S. Tony's restaurant مطعم توني was flooded يعني أغرق بالماء. And the hotels had smashed windows. والفنادق تحطمت نوافذها. Some people were cleaning up the beach. بعض الناس كانوا ينظفون الشاطئ. cleaning up the beach. Everyone was trying to help. Everyone كل واحد ولا كل الناس was trying كانوا يحاولون. قلنا was trying هي كان زائد الفعل. كنت آكل كنت أشرب كنت أساعد. I was trying كنت أساعد. So everyone was trying to help ليساعد. And we joined in. وانضممنا إليهم. join to join هي انضم. We joined in. to أيضا. to تعني أيضا. On the news في الأخبار they were saying كانوا يقولون. قال say said في الماضي. past continuous كانوا يقولون were saying. So they were saying an earthquake happened. Earthquake زلزال. Earthquake happened out at sea. زلزال وقع happened وقع out at sea وقع في البحر. Costing the lives of 2 people. مما أخذ حياة شخصين. And causing damage وسبب سبب damage سبب دمار. To lot of buildings لكثير من البنايات. To lot of buildings. Okay, so you have to read the text again for yourselves. Okay, stop the video and start reading it. Okay, try to remember the explanation and try to write it. Good, so let's move on. Here we have an exercise. Look at the picture. You have the picture in page number 51. So let's start. So look at the picture and put the verbs in brackets into the past continuous. So what do we have here? We have Bob and Sandra and we have eat. Where is Bob? Here is Bob and here is Sandra. So what are they doing? So they eat. So in the past. what were they doing? How can we say it in the past? كيف نستطيع أن نستخدم ال past continuous في هذه الحالة. So Bob and Sandra. نعم. أوكي. خذوا وقت، أوقف الفيديو وحاول أن تنجز التمرين وبعدها سوف نصحح. إذن لنصحح. أوقف الفيديو لا تنسى. سوف نصحح الآن. Here we have Bob and Sandra were eating. استخدمنا were لأن عندنا Bob and Sandra plural. So with plural we use were eating sandwiches. They were not playing. Are they playing? No, they are sitting. So they were not playing. They were not playing. They refers to Bob and Sandra. Then we have Darren. Where is Darren? Darren. Here is Darren. Okay, what is he doing? So Darren was swimming. Remember, consonants, vowel, consonants, we double. So was swimming. So Darren is one, just singular. مفرد. مع المفرد نستخدم was. So Darren was swimming. He was not walking the dog. Of course, because he was swimming. So Tina and Sharon. So what are they doing? So Tina and Sharon were playing. علاش؟ لأنه جمع plural. So Tina and Sharon were playing. They were not eating sandwiches. Ryan was walking. Look here. He is walking the dog. يمشي الكلب. So I was walking the dog. So Ryan was walking the dog. مفرد. He was not reading a book on the beach. لم يكن يقرأ الكتاب على الشاطئ. So Vicky, where is Vicky? Here is Vicky. So Vicky was reading. لأنها مفرد. قلنا المفرد was. جمع أكثر من اثنان أو أكثر were. So Vicky was reading a book. She was not swimming. Perfect. So correct the exercise and write it in your copybook. Here we go. Exercise number 4. Write sentences about you, your friend, your family. Use the time expressions yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening, all day, morning yesterday, all day yesterday, morning yesterday. Okay? Okay, let's have an example. Yesterday afternoon, I was playing tennis with Rosa. My mom was cooking all day yesterday. Another example. I was watching a film yesterday evening. My friends, you see S here, plural. إذا عندنا هنا الجمع. إذا نخدمو were. So my friends were playing basketball. My friends were playing basketball at the park yesterday afternoon. عبارة yesterday afternoon. البارحة في المساء أو بعد الزوال. البارحة بعد الزوال. My dad was reading. أبي كان يقرأ. The newspaper الجريدة. The newspaper yesterday morning. البارحة في الصباح. Good. Now, I wanted to do writing again. Okay? Writing. I wanted to answer these questions about the text that we have read. So what happened? إذا غنكتبوا هنايا writing. غنجاوبوا على هذه الأسئلة. سوف نجيب على هذه الأسئلة بشكل حوار. So you are reporter. يعني أنت صحفي. Use the questions to interview your partner. سوف تكتب حوار بين شخصين حول ما وقع on the 5th October and on 16th October. يعني سوف تحول هذه الفقرتين إلى حوار بينك وبين شخص. لأنك بطبيعة الحال ستمثل صحفي. So what are the questions? We have what happened? ماذا حصل? What did you do? ماذا فعلت? How long did it last? ما هي المدة التي أخذتها? How did you feel? كيف أحسست? So here I have an example. It's an example. So I am Tony Bale from ABC. Alors ABC زعما كأنها قناة ABC. Could I ask you some questions? هل يمكن أن أطرح عليك بعض الأسئلة? Certainly. طبعا. what's your name? So we start by the name, then you keep asking questions.